That's a great question, but no, we won't call them but we will nudge and urge those around this girl to call us. So we actually need her to call us, just from a lot of different standpoints. Have her call us for help. Call us up. Go to the website, see who we are. Call us up. Very important because I think our experience is you call her, she shuts down and she runs. But we need to get her to call us. So those family and friends around that woman that's pregnant, that birth mom, she should be urged and nudged to call us. And then we'll talk to her and identify a friend, a trained friend that may be in her location. So in this Washington area, it's a large area. If you live in a certain area, we'll try to find a friend that's actually been trained and to walk with you there. There's no obligation, and everything you say and do is confidential. Very, very important, Chuck, to know that everything we learn is confidential. So we're not spreading it around. We're not talking about it to other people. And also in our publications and our newsletters, we will change the names to protect the names of those people involved with our ministry. Well, I appreciate that, and it's true, and we would love to see people that want to support us. You can go to the websites, and there's an icon there you can click on to give money with your credit card or whatever, but also the address is there. But we'd love to have partners come alongside that believe in what we're doing, and look at us closely. Go to the website, see who we are, and understand exactly what we're doing, because it's a very intense ministry, and it's a love ministry. And Chuck, I want to tell you that over time, as we raise up friends, we're excited about seeing the abortion numbers decline. Working in concert with the pregnancy care centers and other life-affirming services, wouldn't it be great, Chuck, to see the abortion numbers start to decline because the Christians, the loving Christians out there, got involved and got busy and started to siphon off the demand for abortion? And I think that can happen. That's my vision, to see the amount of abortions go down, not by coarse words or ugly words against the abortionists and the abortion industry, but loving words to the birth mother, so that she doesn't have a need to consider abortion. She wants to consider life. She wants to consider adoption. Can you see that vision, Chuck? A friend loves at all times is Proverbs 17:17, and basically that's what we're about. We want to match a friend with you and walk with you, that will love you where you are and who you are. You know, I want to tell you something, Chuck. This is very important. If a woman comes to us and she's pregnant and she's pressured for abortion, and we want her to choose life, we want her to consider the benefits of adoption, and she does abort, we will continue to walk with her. And I can assure you that many organizations won't do that. We're going to continue to extend the love of Christ to that woman, even if she chooses abortion. And I would submit to you, Chuck, that she's even more receptive to love and needs more love if she makes that choice. So we don't close any doors. And many people have said to us that it's very unique that birth mothers will continue to walk with you, even if you make that choice. That's right. That's right. Well, it's a hallmark of birth mothers. So you can't chase us off by doing anything wrong. Meaning, we're going to accept you and work with you and hope to move you closer to Christ, to walk with Christ, and to choose life, choose adoption. And also, I also want to share, we didn't talk about the fact that we're raising up men friends too. The men would walk with the men. So many of the men that come into the situation, their girlfriend, their wife is pregnant, we want that man to also be nurtured and understand the value of choosing life. Chuck, I want to say something about that baby. Think about that baby that might be aborted. That's God's creation. And I believe at the time of conception, that baby has a soul. And I know that I want to see that baby live, because you don't know who the next Billy Graham is, the next Apostle Paul. And we've had 50 million abortions, recorded abortions, since 1973. A tragedy in this country. A tragedy I cannot even fathom. And one day, I believe, Chuck, we'll look back at this time in history and go, how in the world did America, the richest, the most prosperous country on the planet, abort 50 million of their young? The most vulnerable persons, babies,